Okay, Hody. Here, girl. There you go. Hi, Hody. This is our week 1 video recap. Hi. Hi, little puppy. And we're going to get started with some play. Hody is the smallest puppy of this litter. So teeny tiny. What do I have? You like that flirt pole? What is that? What is that? Last but not least today. Right, little baby? Maybe I'll go backwards up the list next week. Here we go. Some of these puppies were falling asleep on me. There's so many. Hody's ready to go, though. Look at you. Get that toy. You get it. Good girl. So we're going to play a little bit, and then we're going to move into some of our training exercises that we've been practicing this week. Whoa, I got it. The flirt pole is a fun toy to play with puppies and young dogs. This is my favorite brand of flirt pole. I can put a link in the comments if anyone's interested in getting one for their pup. Good job. Oh yeah, you get it. You get it. That's a good puppy. Look at you. So playful. Where is it? You gonna get it? Good girl. Yeah, you're so sweet. Oh. So in a second here, we're gonna grab some food and we're gonna start by charging the clicker. That is the first exercise that we do with these puppies in week 1, each time we train with them. Good girl. You got it. You got it. We've got some crunchy treats and we've got some soft treats up here. We're gonna see what Hody wants to work for. Sometimes when they're teeny tiny, the crunchy treats are hard for them to chew. Sometimes they surprise me though and they just swallow them right down. We're gonna see what she likes best. Okay, you ready? So we're gonna just click that clicker and then offer her a cookie. Oh yeah, she's like, give me that cookie. Good girl. Did you chew it up? There's another one. Good girl. Uh-oh, we got it. Get it. Very nice. She's having no problem at all with these crunchy treats. What a little baby. Good girl. All right, so after a few reps of charging that clicker, in your material, there's going to be a handout that's called, What's the Clicker For? Definitely recommend reading that. Okay, now we're moving into following a food lure. So you can see how I'm getting Hody connected to my food hand. Whoa! Click and then release after we've moved her around a little bit. You can get fun with these food lures. Hody! Yes! You could pair it with her name so that we start to learn some name recognition. Where's the food? There it is, Hody! Good girl! Perfect job! One more? Hody! Good. And then from the food lure, we are going to practice some hand targets. She's eating these snacks good, but they're still like kind of big, so I'm breaking them in half. They're so teeny tiny. Okay, so the hand target, kind of similar to the food lure, but different. I'm going to start by showing her the food, but then I'm going to disconnect from her. Touch. Then we call this one touch. Okay? So food lure, we'd have the dog following close. Hand target, touch. We pull our hand away and click when the puppy reconnects with the hand. And when I click, that's when I'm releasing the treat. Touch, click, and treat. Good girl. You want to do one more? She's like, yeah, I love this game. Hody, touch. Perfect. What a good little baby. So, we're going to practice one of our first position changes next. that turned into crumbs. We're gonna do some sits. Hody, sit. Good girl. Good job. Get it. And I'm releasing her out of the sit after I click and feed her. Okay, so sit. Good. And then we release after she finishes her treat. Did you get it? Here's more. It's right here. Get it. Good job, puppy. Let's do that one more time. Should we do it again? Yeah. Yeah, you want to. Hody, sit. Good. Good girl. Get it. Very nice. Wow, you're so smart. You want to play again? So we charged the clicker for a few reps, practiced some food lures, paired that with her name, did a few hand targets, and some sits. That is a lot of work for a little baby, so we're going to take a little play break now. If your pup is motivated by toys, I so recommend breaking up training with play. In these recap videos, we go through everything. At home, you can just pick like 2 things to practice and play with your puppy a little bit in between for each session, okay? Whoa, whoa, what is that? Can you get it? Yeah, good girl. You can see with the flirt pole, chasing the toy is just as much fun as catching it and possessing it. So you can play a game of chase, you can play a game of tug. Good girl. When she does have it and we're tugging, I am just putting some gentle opposition on the toy, right? I'm not dragging her across the room. I'm not picking her up off the ground. There should be some ground rules with the game of tug, and those are some important rules right there, is that we just apply gentle opposition. Don't drag the dog around. Good job. Whoa, look at you. Good girl. Okay, so let's move on into a couple more training exercises that we've done this week. Yeah, we'll play again in a second, don't you worry. Get some of these cookies for her. Look at her waiting so patiently. What a good puppy. We're going to do the first step in our mat. This is going to turn into a stay type behavior, but for the first week, we just want our puppies getting on it. We're clicking for 4 feet. We're paying them a couple of cookies for being on it. And then we're going to release them from the mat. Same way that I released her from the set. Okay, get it. Good girl. Let's do that again. I'm just going to move the mat in between reps. Clicking for 4 feet. And then I'll set a couple cookies right on the mat. Good girl. Get it. Yeah, let's do that one more time. Are you smart, puppy? Where's your mat? Good job. There it is. So smart. Good girl. Okay, get it. So that's a fun one to watch them progress with each week, because we'll add some more steps. Again, this week it's just getting the puppy onto the mat, building some value for being there. Your brother, Rocket, was just down here and he got this big, huge harness. I'm going to go back to this teeny tiny harness for Hody. So now we're going to spend some time in the harness, socialize the pups to that a little bit. These types of harnesses that we've got for the puppies and that I think that they go home with are the step and style, so you could see what I mean. Their front feet come through. I find it easiest to put it on the puppy when I'm holding them. Then I'm gonna put her down on the ground, and I'm just gonna toss some get it cookies for her and make sure that she is comfortable in the harness. She's thinking more about the cookies right now, get it, hopefully, than the fact that the harness is on her. Sometimes in the first week they're a little sensitive to the harness. They think it's a straitjacket and they can't move. All the puppies have been doing pretty good with it though. I think there's only one or two that were like slightly weirded out by it, but they're already so much better. Good girl, which is totally normal, right? Like, dogs aren't born knowing how to wear clothes. We put clothes on them. Yeah. Good girl, Hody. So I'm just tossing some cookies around so that she's moving around the room with her harness on. Hey, get it. Oh, she dropped a piece of that one. Good girl. If they're into it, we can play with them too. Oh, get that crumb. You better get that crumb. Yeah, she loves to play. Good girl. If they're playing, they're certainly not thinking about their harness, right? Yeah. Good girl. Whoa, look at you flipping around. So sweet. Good job, Hody. Where are you going? Do you have to take a potty? Get in that potty box. Good girl. You potty in there. I think she gotta go. Do you gotta go? No? Okay. Are you looking for more food? So we've got one more exercise to do with Hody, which I think we'll do now. I'm not sure if she's looking for potty or if she's just looking for more food, so we better wrap it up before she has an accident. Good girl. We're gonna do a little handling. Give me that toy. I am gonna take her harness off now, and I usually just pick them up same way that I got it on. Pretty easy to get off that way. I'm gonna get some more snacks. And I'm gonna come down here with her. All right, so I'm gonna have the food in my hand. Yeah, what do I got? And for this behavior, I like to use a verbal marker for practicing the handling stuff. Yes, good girl. She's so tiny. I'm just putting my hand on her abdomen. The other puppies, if you watch their videos, I'm reaching my arm right under them. But for restraint for her, yes. I'm just gonna hold her with my hand. I think that's easier. Good girl. Now we're gonna work on handling some body parts. Yes. So instead of clicking the clicker, I'm just saying yes and then slipping her a treat. I do prefer the clicker for most things. For handling, I like to be able to have a free hand. Yes, as you can see, because I'm picking her up and everything. Yes. Good girl. One more body part. It's your tail. Yes. Good puppy. Ready? Get it. And that's everything for week 1. Hody was a little rock star. Please watch check out the video library that has some more detailed instructional videos on each one of these behaviors so that you know what to keep practicing at home. And we will see you next week.